People of God, there are three things I would like all of us to pay attention to. In the year 2010, I had my biggest heartbreak. The Ghana national team, Black Stars, broke my heart. I don't know what you were thinking when I said heartbreak anyway. But, I mean, we were patiently waiting. I was on pastorals at Otekpolu. I had gone to someone's place to watch TV, and immediately there was penalty. They started jumping. I said, Montumobo, let them kick the ball first. Then we can all rejoice. As if I knew what was to come. Then Asamoah Gyan, the controversial Gyan. That was the longest night of my life. Because at communion service that day, I gave the people hope. And then Ghana Beshe. They believed my word for what it was. I couldn't even console them because myself, I needed consolation. That was the day I promised myself never ever to follow active football. If I'm going to watch a ball, it must be dead match. I asked my best friend here, Harriet, for the scores, even before I watch it. So I don't bother. When there is football, you don't see me, no. Dead matches come without suspense. There is no pressure. There is nothing. You just sit column and you're watching. Because even if the goals are two, after the two goals, there will be no more goals. So no matter how hard the striker tries, you know that nothing will happen. So there's no tension. If my brother here is watching football, it's amazing. If Manchester United is about to play, he is so alive. Yesterday before the match, which I think moved you from 6th to 5th, I was told that it was a do or die 10 for them. Dead matches are consoling. But this life of ours is not a dead match. The life you are living, the one I am living, is not dead before anybody. You don't know how many red cards await you when you walk out of this door. Tomorrow, how many yellow cards? The people who will kick you, those who will take the balls from you, don't know. The reason for it, every minute, leaves all of us in suspense. So that even when you are waking up from bed and you know that, oh, today I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, by the end of the day, the opposite had happened. If you don't take care, it will break you down. Football. The second thing is this. Even before traffic lights came into this world, nature had its own traffic lights. A point in life where you have to stop. So there is a red. A point in life when you have to get ready to move. So there is a yellow. And then a point where you actually have to make the move. The green. And so before this technology came, nature had made sure that everyone had a traffic light, whether you like it or yes. So a point in your life, you realize that, what has happened? You slow down. Something makes you slow down. You have questions to ask. There are things you don't understand, and so you come down. You just have to withdraw. That happens because just like the traffic light, when red comes, it means there is somebody somewhere who must move. So when it is red for you, it is green for another. If all of us are having green all the time, there will be accidents on the road. If it is red, it doesn't mean park the car, walk out of it, and continue your journey on foot. You will get there eternity time. So when there is red, we are patient because someone's green is on and the person must move. When our yellow comes, it means someone's green is also dying out to red. When we understand like this, we will appreciate the beauty of God's nature. People of God, when red comes, just be patient. Put yourself in gear and wait for the yellow signal. Your red is someone's moment of green. Respect that. Don't question the one who made the traffic. Remember, they are just trying to keep order on the road, not to stop you from getting to where you are in a hurry to get to. Because if you should go on that speed, the accidents that will happen, you'd rather stay at home. 3 people of God, Jesse Jackson, America, said, keep hope alive. It is not for nothing. If we cannot look up to tomorrow, today makes no sense. If we cannot look back, today again makes no sense. But if you can look back and say, oh, but even at the beginning of the year, it was not like this. I was not even sure I was going to come this far. And yet I am here. You can hope that tomorrow will be better. And for me, I told someone that anytime I'm having a bad day, I prepare for the good days. Because if you don't prepare for the good days in the bad days, you'll be overwhelmed by what will happen. 3, the concept of the clay. One day, early morning, when we were reflecting on the word of God to go and speak to the people of God, it occurred to me that every clay is obedient and humble in the hands of the potter, because it is the potter who has the ideas. The clay cannot choose what to become. The potter decides what must become of the clay. Unfortunately, we are clays that can talk. So when we talk, we question the intentions of the one who made us. It is not a terrible thing anyway. Otherwise, why can we talk? If you have anything about clay or pottery, you realize that the processes that a flower pot, a clay will go through to become a flower pot, is not the same as that which Asanka earthen bowl will go through. It's not the same as that which an oven will go to. Why? Their ends are not the same. Even though their raw materials are the same. You cannot be angry with God or frustrated because you think that by all means, as for you, you must become a flower pot. No. If only we knew what tomorrow would be like, perhaps it would be a dead match. We could be patient and more trusting. People of God, till this effect, I am coming to a conclusion, and I like to say this. You may think your story has never happened. You may think your situation is the worst. You may think that, oh, this father, young man here, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That may be true. But the message in that book, I am not a sole author. At a point in time, I had to wake up in the middle of the night, 12 midnight. I just woke up, I saw my pen, and I just knew what to write. And when I opened scripture, it was like, oh, see this, see this, see this, see this, feel this. And after writing myself, I was like, oh, so this is it. If we have consoled you for too long, and you still remain unconsoled, you still remain adamant to get up from whatever you are going to, remember, you are tying all of us down. If I console Pius, let's trust in God, and Pius feels that it is okay to remain in his corner every day crying, remember, because I am your friend, you leave me with nothing but to stay with you. You prevent me also from moving on. Please, let us rise up. Let us have hope for tomorrow. Let us trust God. I don't know if Grandpa would be comfortable, but I remember a story he shared with us when we were in the seminary. How some of his siblings, I think all those before him, had passed on. And when it got to him, he thought that, hey, today is the Archbishop Emeritus, only in the Archdiocese of Kumasi and beyond. If he knew he would be an Archbishop, perhaps he wouldn't have worried. But all the worries were important to this day. In the end, at the concluding part of the book, as someone once said, brothers and sisters, everything will be okay at the end of life. If it is not okay, the end has not come. May God bless us now and forever. Amen. Brothers and sisters, everything will be okay at the end of life. If it is not okay, the end has not come. May God bless us now and forever. Amen.